We know that we are preparing students for jobs that haven't even been created yet. STEM and STEAM focus certainly was happening nationally, but we were also taking a look at that here. Education totally is changing in the way that we look at how we engage kids and what we want them to know and be able to do when they leave us. And so what's happening in STEAM is really well aligned with those things.
The S stands for science, the T stands for technology, the E stands for engineering, the A stands for art, and the M stands for math.
STEAM Days began in the school year 2016-17. On an early dismissal day, we have a presentation currently from Science Explorers, and it's a Zoom assembly. So the students sit in their classrooms and they listen to the presentation, and then there are activities tailored for all the grade levels. So hands-on type manipulative activities that they do.
They absolutely love it. Science Explorers do a great job providing some really cool experiments that you can do on screen with chemicals and smoke. That gets kids all jazzed up.
I liked whenever I got to make slime in kindergarten.
It was in second grade when we had a soda and we made a big explosion with dropping Mentos in it. We made a spin art machine, which is like we create this little fan and then we put an index card and put little droppings of food dye on it.
We have Take a Deep Breath, and that's where the third graders create their own lung and just goes through the breathing practices. And the second graders, they're going to make their own rockets. So the title of their focus activity is Blast Off. They do a great job engaging them and going through some very basic scientific concepts to some more rigorous scientific concepts.
The topic was states of matter, and the vocabulary words that they were using were exothermic, endothermic, and sublimation. And by the end of the presentation, the students understood those words. So when you talk about how does it help in the coming grades at the intermediate school, the middle school, the high school, just developing vocabulary like that really helps with science, but it also helps with their reading comprehension.
Yes, there's some science knowledge piece that's aligned with the science curriculum, but it's really about those skills and helping them to be able to work in groups and figure that out.
One thing that I saw as a classroom teacher is that some of the students who weren't necessarily successful in the traditional academic program were very successful on the STEAM days. They were the ones that became the leaders, they came up with ideas, they were creative, and you could really see them shine.
The kids are excited to come to school on a half day.
The beauty of the STEAM Days is it's now expanded to all the elementary schools, which is one of the elements that we look for with a grant is serving a large number of students.
Several years, these STEAM days have done exactly that. They've gotten students engaged, they've got them looking forward to doing something different on that day, and something that they're going to remember.
These are projects that could not be supported by a typical school district budget, and it allows creativity on the part of the teachers to think outside the box and to develop programs like this that, in all honesty, when it started, I wasn't sure where it was going or how successful it was going to be. To provide these opportunities for students just means so much.